Oh God.
Wait, how do you arch and look back at the front? How what is she looking back and how is she looking at the front from the back?
What is she looking
Front,
back?
the front, the front. I'm just asking a question.
I was trying to think
Nobody
of
be
it,
like
but
wondering. Yeah, nobody be wondering like the technicalities of these BSF songs. They're like logically they're making no sense.
arch from the back to the front.
No, arch and look back at the front. That's what he said. So am I looking at his front?
I think you're turning to the
Like
side and you're
I'm
looking
arching and
backwards.
looking back at his front. But yeah, I
Unless
mean, you see that
un,
unless he wants you to arch, look back, like bend backwards, and then look at your coochie from the back. How does that make sense?
no. Arch means like forward, you know? So
Arch means you bending your back. Okay, you're like sticking your booty out.
exactly. So you're going forward.
Arch and look back at the front. What? How do you look back and then at the front?
Maybe
That makes no
between your
fucking sense.
legs. Maybe you're looking between your legs.
Abram, that's not medically possible.
A stretch, people that can stretch can do it.
Okay, so you arch your back all the way back. It makes no sense. Exactly. We're not making no sense.
Bro, I make
Explain to
sense,
me. What are you
okay?
talking
I
about?
understand.
Ugh.
Arch from the back to the front, huh?
Exactly. Arch from the back to the front. What the fuck? So like like those fucking those things at the clown at the fucking I can't even talk at the circus. You know those ladies, those people that be like bending their whole body
That's what I'm
into a
saying.
pretzel and shit.
So
And
you're thinking
what are
like
they called?
pretzel. Arch from the
Yeah, like I'm thinking you're
back.
bending all the way back. So like like some people are that flexible, they can bend all the way back and then put their head through their legs or they touch their ankles.
That's what I was thinking.
That is the most retarded thing to say to a bitch.
I don't
And then you
understand.
tell her to fucking strut after she just did that whole workout. Like what? I'm so confused. See, I would pop somebody for that. Arching, arch from the back to the front. Yeah, I'm beating your ass.
I'm gonna Google this.
They're like, hey Google, how do you arch from the back to the front? The fuck? Is that what you're gonna ask? That's hilarious.
I knew that's what they meant. Okay. So the lower back is arched, the chest is lifted and pushed forward, and the stomach is pushed out.
Ew.
You get it now, right? You get it
Ugh.
now, right?
Hmm.
It's the position that everybody wants you in. Like it's but the way they made it sound, it sounded pretty dumb. Like I don't know, it sounded like uneducated
Exactly.
people.
Just be like, exactly. You're like the educated way of saying it. I want you in doggy style with your head all the way down, bitch. The educated
Exactly,
way.
exactly.
These people sound uneducated. We are fucking filthy.
I had to Google that shit. I kind of knew what they were talking about, but when you were describing it, I got lost, and I was just like, I don't
We
know.
sound like two fucking old people from the Middle Ages of England who are like, what is he talking about? Donald? What does it mean he wants her to arch it from the front all the way to the back? Dear Lord, how is that possible?
Oh God.
Oh, what an ungodly sight. Unholy almost, one would say. Unholy, sir. I want you to strut, okay? And then strut, and then strut again. Yeah, I would punch somebody if you just made me do all that, and then you were like, "Go strut." Oh, okay. I guess now that we understand, it's like, okay, you just had sex, and then when she walks away, she should walk away with a little like twang in her tang.
Yeah, like she got fucked up. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Now
We're too
strut.
appropriate for this shit. This is so wrong. Sounds like assault.
Oh god.
We're just some good people trying to have normal sex, and look at this shit. I want you to strut. Okay, I'm done. Which one of your sisters had this in her playlist?
Diana. Like a
Oh, I
dumbass.
really thought it was going to be Belinda, and I was about to be
No.
like,
No, Belinda listens to Beyonce, uh, Kendrick Lamar, uh, Game of Thrones soundtrack.
Game. What? You telling me that bitch wakes up at like 7 or 5 in the morning to go to the jail with no, 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 no. You're lying. You're fucking lying. Okay, that shit is hilarious. Can you imagine?
Bro.
She's like going out for war at 7 in the morning to the jail. That's
Oh
okay.
god.
That's just too perfect. The way you were like, this is Beyonce, Kendrick Lamar, the Game of Thrones soundtrack. What in the fuck? What? That's like somebody trying to explain all my hobbies. They're like, she got 4 cats. She also like has a bunch of beads where she makes like keychains and all these other things, jewelry and all this other shit with. She also roller skates and busts her ass on it all the time. They're like, what the fuck is this bitch on? Drugs.
Literally.
I just smoke weed, first of all. You can't really say that I'm a person that's on like drugs per se.
Well, don't forget the alcohol.
Shut up, bitch. Don't talk about my friends like that. You're forgetting about that drink. Shut up, ho. You see me? Like, smoking like a true alcoholic. Anyways, what I was thinking is while you were saying that, I was like, I just realized that I'm probably like avoiding going to a psychologist for sure, because low-key, I think I'm going to be diagnosed with bipolar disorder.
That's what you're scared of, bro?
Yeah.
I mean, this could really affect your ability to get a job.
So I'm going to be like you. I'm going to get paid to not work.
No, yeah, yeah, that could be a possibility.
I
That's why I
don't
was
know.
telling you
But
to freaking go and get it done. Like, stop waiting on it because
okay. I'm scared. Just whatever. You're right. You're like, hey, how bad can it be? I literally have schizophrenia.
yeah, literally the worst disease you can get.
It's not a disease, okay? It's literally a disorder, they would say, and they can't even categorize it as that because they genuinely don't know what the fuck it is. It varies from person to person.
I say it's powers. It's superpowers.
I personally think, like they say that this world low key isn't real, and we're like low key in some type of simulation, right?
Hmm.
I think with people with schizophrenia, there's like a wiring issue, and they can see through the
The
fucking.
veil, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Like I say this all the time to you that I think like your veil is glitchy. So yeah, like I'm not doubting that maybe you're actually not like hearing shit. Like I'm pretty sure you might be. We don't know.
I uh, I I understand, but that's what I be saying. I'm like, yo, you can't say that it's not real. That's what I hate about doctors when they say that, oh, the things that they hear is not
Well,
real.
that's
It's
what I'm
like,
saying.
no, it's
Like they're
very
trying to
real.
convince. Yeah, I don't feel that way. I think it is real. I just think they're medicating you to numb you out to it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because the medication all it does is make you feel sick. They're dulling out your senses. So
And that shit is so
based on
weird.
that shit, technically it is superpowers. Like, right?
Yo, I feel like a mutant, bro. Like literally, the way they treat us, the medication that they put us on, like I feel like a
Yeah.
mutant.
No. A lot of times they say that a lot of the shit they put in the movies is like they're putting it in your face because they have to like based on the contract, they have to like also tell the truth when what they're doing some bullshit. Like
Hmm.
that's the nature of what it is. So like the movies and all that shit, like it's true.
There's some, yeah,
You know?
with every lie, there's some truth to it. The best
Yes, of
lies have a
course.
lot of truth spun into it.
Agreed. Okay, let's walk out of this freaking house. Ramen is a good idea, right?
Yeah, I guess. Hold on, give me a second, man.
Why, what happened? Everything okay?
Apart from the
Oh,
factor, though. Yeah.
it's fine.
Yeah.
Can't hear too well. Okay. Making sure I got everything. Wallet and headphones, keys. Yeah. Cigarettes. Is this is recording? He's pooping. Don't worry, guys. It's natural. He's allowed to poop. The man gets locked up pretty often, so I don't ever get upset when he leaves me so he can go shit.
Are you literally talking to yourself, bro?
Is this being recorded or no?
Yeah. You asked and I
I left a
delivered.
yeah, I left a cute little message then.
Okay.
You'll find it later. I didn't know we were recording or not. But hey, whatever. This was so fun conversation. What were we talking about before you dipped out?
Oh, I don't remember.
Exactly. We weren't paying that much attention either. It's fine.
It'd be hard sometimes, bro. I'm doing shit over here. Let me do
Oh, it's
this
fine.
later.
Now, since you eat mostly meat now and everything, what's something you do have still like reservations around eating wise?
Nothing really. I'll eat. I'll eat anything, bro. I
Seafood?
understand that my body needs nutrients.
Seafood?
I don't mind seafood.
What kind of seafood do you not mind? And what seafood, like, are you okay with eating?
I'm okay with eating a large assortment of seafood. I don't really hate any of them. I'll eat
Okay,
salmon. I'll eat tilapia. I love tilapia.
oh, you're thinking fish, but like, what about crab legs, shrimp,
Yeah, yeah,
mussels,
yeah. Shrimp. You know.
clams? Okay.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I have no problems with that.
I'm cool with it then. Thank you. It's not too bad. It's a little windy, but I'm glad I grabbed a scarf.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to tell you. It's pretty nippy out there.
But you're like nippy. That's fine. But what's it called? Okay, no, because I'm asking because I want us to like go to a seafood boil soon. Me, you, and Anya. Ugh. Is that okay with you?
You want to go to a freaking seafood boil? Oh my gosh.
I think it'll be fun because me and Anya went a long time ago when it was like warmer out. I don't want to go when it's too warm because that's just not the vibes, I think. 'Cause but while it's still a little chilly, we can wear jackets. It's a decent amount of food. And I think like if me, you, and Anya go together, we can kind of like, make a dent in it more.
It's a lot of food, right?
Yeah, like you do per pound, right? So if we do like a pound of crab legs and a pound of shrimp, that should be enough for us three. Me and Anya always have a lot. So with us three, that should be enough. Get some white rice on the side if you want. If you don't want the carbs, you don't have to eat them. I like it.
How much
Um,
does it cost, man?
$60 for that much, or 40, 50, depending. It's weighted.
$60. $60 each.
No, $60 for all that food.
Oh shit. Okay, that's fine then.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like the shrimps are like 15, or well, that's with delivery, but like in person, they're like 10, $12 a pound. Crab legs can be $15 a pound. It depends on the type of seafood you get.
Right,
And
right.
again, it's by pound. So we're not probably gonna get a whole pound of shrimp because that's a lot.
In New
Holy
York, right?
moly. Yeah, in New York. A lot of places here. Yeah, you sit, they basically bring it out. You have the whole table covered in like plastic sheet, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And they just throw it on the table and you just eat there. They give you gloves, a bib.
Got me eating like a child.
What do you mean, guy, you eating like a child? It's seafood.
Got me having a bib on and shit, bro. Oh my gosh.
Okay, now that's like a Cajun style boil, right? The other one we could do, right? This is we have to go to Queens for it though.
Okay.
There are these seafood restaurants, amigos and stuff like that. Okay. God, I hate tourists. Anyways, there's a seafood restaurant in Queens. You go there and you pick out, they have like a huge array of seafood. Again, they have a bunch of different fish, red snapper, tilapia. Those are fresh fish caught of the day in the morning, scallops, shrimp, you know. And then you tell the chef that's there how you want them cooked. Usually we get most of it grilled with lemon juice, olive oil, salt and pepper.
Right.
And it comes with hummus, a salad, like a side salad. You can get drinks there. It's a Muslim place, it's called Hamido's. But oh my God, the food quality is super, super great.
Yeah, okay.
So that could be one if you want to go there. Like they're two different styles of food. Both seafood technically, but those kitchen marvels. One is, like Cajun style where they serve it like with a bunch of different spices. It's spicier and saltier. And then the other one is Arabic style, I guess. Or like you could say Mediterranean. It's cooked with just olive oil, lemon juice, maybe oregano.
Maybe some fucking oregano.
Okay, why the fuck do you sound like that, asshole? I didn't sound like that. And I'm fucking oregano. Fuck you.
That's what I heard.
That's what you heard? Is that what I sound like?
Nah, you don't sound like that.
Exactly. Fucking oregano. Oy, oy, oy. It's pretty crowded today.
Yeah.
What's the day?
It's Monday. I mean, it's Tuesday. It's Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Yes.
Abram, I need to fix my neighbor's dog's jacket, and I keep delaying it.
Why are you fixing your neighbor's dog jacket? Like, is that your dog? No. So what the hell are you doing, man?
Oh, I already signed up for it, so it's too late.
Of course you would, bro.
You don't have to be a big head all the time. Ooh, there's a massage spot. I want to get my hair washed. Maybe I'll go do that.
How long
Fuck
ago
it.
did you agree to this stupid little thing that you want to do?
A week before my birthday.
A week before your birthday? May, it's like, bro, Wow, you're ridiculous. You
I
are
know.
ridiculous.
I know. Fine. Okay, I don't know, but I need to do it today. So
Today?
yeah, like I have to glue on Velcro, Abram. It's really not a complicated procedure. I'm just being a piece of shit.
A lazy piece of shit. You already know that you are one, so why the hell would you agree to it? That's what I'm
Okay,
getting at.
I was drunk when I agreed to it. That's how. Holmes.
Oh, okay.
Do I give tweaker vibes sometimes? I guess so. Might be giving tweaker vibes. I just saw this guy like I don't know, do tricks with a fucking backpack, and I was like, I thought he was on drugs for a second, but he was just trying to like rush and walk and go around somebody.
How far away are you from the place?
Um, 2 more blocks. Anyway, so listen. I forgot what I was talking about. Abram. What was I talking about?
Bro, don't ask me.
First of all, Abram, stop. Pay attention to something, asshole.
I am. But you
No, you're
know
not.
that is just how it works with me, okay? You
No,
gotta
that's
get
how
used
I
to it.
know you're not paying attention. I'm like, what were we talking about? I don't know. You weren't listening to the jack shit I said.
We're just shooting the breeze, bro. So like, how am I supposed to fucking know?
Speaking of breeze, we talk about an important topic.
It was important. Are you sure?
I don't know. I was not gonna fucking remember.
Exactly, bro.
Shut up. So obnoxious. Why can't you be nicer sometimes?
I'm a wonderful person. I'm a delight to
Whatever
be
stops the
around.
tears at night, Abram.
Wow.
Oh, you didn't like that, huh? See, it's not so fucking nice when somebody's a dickhead to you. Yeah, why are we the same sometimes? I swear to God, we talk to each other the same way.
Yeah, we kind of molded each other like this.
We did. Molded each other to be jackass motherfuckers. Nah, it's on 7:52. Motherfucking scooters, stay trying to run everybody over. The hell? You know, I don't apologize to nobody on this footage. That man rubbed against his whole upper body to pass him, and then the poor man goes, so, I'm sorry. I'm
Alexa,
like, you're a
lamp
bitch.
on.
Huh?
I'm turning the lamp on.
Turning a lamp on?
Yeah.
Cool. Lamps are cool. Whatever. Anotha. Ah. I'm not the only one dressed super warm today. There's a lot of people dressed super warm. And some people are not dressed warm at all. So. I love the duality of New York City. You never know what's going on. God, please be nice to me. And let it be empty. I just made it. I think they see this one.
Okay. Enjoy.
Hi, thanks for everyone. Okay, you soon, Abram. Bye bye.
All right. Bye. Bitches ain't shit, but they ain't saying nothing. Yo, bro, I haven't recorded in a minute, bro. Like, I'm sitting here thinking to myself, like, what was the point of me even buying this shit, bro? What was the point? And then I was like, yo. And then May was asking me, she's like, are you recording this? And I'm like, nah. Because, like, you have to get me to do it now. Like that's how I changed it, my habits. Because before I was like running to the computer and setting everything up, and I'm just like, yeah, we're about to record this. This is about to be a cool recording. I wouldn't even tell them about it, and then they would drop some shit that I'm just like, I can't post this. Like if I post this on YouTube, like it's gonna get me in trouble. Yeah, so I was just like, you know what, I'm not gonna post this. I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna mess up my algorithm. I'm not gonna mess up my chances to get on a bigger platform. But yeah, like I don't really truly want to record. I don't have that passion in me anymore. I made sure to get rid of it. It's not like I don't have that passion anymore. I do have that passion. If you ask me to record, I'm going to record. I'm going to be like, yo, I got the equipment. Yeah, hell yeah, I could do it. And that's how life should be, bro. Life should definitely be like that, where you just have the capability of doing some stuff and, you know, you bought your stuff and you can do it. That's why I want people to start recording. And I've backed down on that because I'm just like, it's not for everyone. It's really not for everyone. Not everybody can do like what I do. And I have to understand that. And when I understand that and I get to that point, that level of peace and calm, like it all starts coming to me. Now it's like, oh, okay, now May is asking me, oh, can you record? And I'm like, yeah, sure. And then now she's just more aware of like, yo, I'm recording right now, try to be as cordial as possible so I can, so the turnaround can be quick. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to get on this, I want to get on the mic and then I want to edit it real quick, just fix up the sound and make sure that it sounds loud enough and everybody can hear what we're saying. And then I want to freaking post it. I want it to be quick like that. Quick, bro. Quick. Like no thinking whatsoever. That's why live is such a big thing, but like you can get in a lot of trouble with live. Now, if OnlyFans had a live feature, I think that would be really cool. If OnlyFans had a live feature, because if OnlyFans had a live feature, people would be able to stream and not get in trouble for dumb shit. They don't get in trouble for being human, basically, is what I'm going to say. Like if they're jerking off or if they're having sex, that's being human. And we sensitize our children from that. And we grow up not knowing how to deal with predators and all that stuff. So I did talk about that where I was just like, I don't think I should be around young girls. That's just personally how I think that it should be. Like, I don't think older men should be around younger women or younger girls. But you have Michael Jackson who loves kids. And, you know, there's some people that love kids. And I just don't like kids because you can get into a lot of trouble with them. And dealing with them is very annoying to me because you have to be on your guard and you have to be on your best behavior. But I want to be around a kid and be able to let down my guard because that's how a lot of these people feel. Like when they're around kids, they can let down their guard. But for me, it's like I have to put a guard up. I have to be someone that I don't want to be. Like I have to be this very responsible person that's looking out for your well-being at all points in time. And really, I remember taking care of Sarah. I remember I talked about Sarah. I was taking care of Sarah, and what she did, I think she brought her Nintendo Switch, and she was just playing her Nintendo Switch while I just focused on other things. I don't know what I was doing. I do slightly remember those times when I was babysitting for her. But she was at the point that I was like 18, 19 years old, and she was 15, 16 years old. So she was old enough to know not to annoy me. It's like don't piss me off. Don't do stupid shit. Don't eat paint. Don't don't break stuff. If you got your Nintendo Switch, stay on your Nintendo Switch, play that. And honestly, I feel like I only watched her for like 30 minutes at a time. Like I don't even remember May keeping her here for that long. But if May will be able to tell you how long I babysat her for. But I definitely see them as a nuisance. And I just wanted to touch upon this subject because I did talk about this and I said something. I'm not going to say I said something I shouldn't have said because I was trying to be as open as possible. And that's what people are scared of doing. They don't like being open with people. They're scared. They're hiding. And I don't know what they're hiding. You know, it's very annoying. It's like, what are you hiding, bro? Like, why can't you be open? Because eventually, if you want to succeed in this life, you will have to be an open person. I was just reading about this guy that was the richest person in the world from like 1990 to like 1987 to like 1995 or something like that. And he lost all of his riches because his father gave him the company. So he had no real drive. He just got this company and then he lost like 67% of his wealth in the 2000s, and then by 2020s he lost about 97% of his wealth. 97% of his wealth is gone. And they were talking about how he was a very tough guy when it came to like business wise, but outside of life, outside of work, he was very private and he didn't talk to anybody. He you know, he very much kept to himself. So to be successful in this day and age, you have to be an open person. You have to be an open book. Because if you're not open book, what are you hiding? And I remember listening to Jack Harlow, and he was talking about in his song, he was saying how he doesn't like his business being out there, and he hopes that his ex-girlfriends don't say too much when they're being interviewed. And it's like if problems aren't presented to you in a way that you can absorb it, you will never get over those problems. That's how I see it personally, because there has to be solutions laid down in front of you. And if you only talk to a set amount of people and you don't talk to anybody outside of that group, you're not being given all the different opportunities that you should be getting. You know what I mean? Like, just people go about different situations differently, and it's fair for you to get all those those different options from those situations. Like I'm thinking of my sister Belinda, for example. When I was having schizophrenia and I was having episodes, I remember at one point she wasn't communicating with me that she was going to call the police. Like she would talk about it with my father, she would talk about it with my mother, and nobody communicated with me. You know, my dad would say, he was like, you know, they're going to call the police on you. And that's the only warning that I got. And now that I'm in the right state of mind, I'm like, yo, you have to communicate with me. You have to say it right to my face. Like you have to talk to me when you're about to do it. You can't just do it and just expect everything to be all right. You know? So if the world was more involved with my situation, somebody would step up. Hopefully somebody with goodwill would step up and be like, look, listen, we're going to do this. If this keeps happening to you, we're going to, you know, opening up to the world allows for communication to be, sent back and forth. You know what I mean? Like, if we were supposed to be closed off individuals, the phone would never be invented. Spaceships would never be invented. All these things, cars would never be invented. All these things would not be invented because we refuse to communicate. So communication is key. That's why I'm very open with what I say and what I do, because I know that I'm just trying my best. And my best might not look the best to everybody else, but we have to also understand that you cannot intervene, especially when it's not needed. Like if I'm doing something and you think that it's wrong, but you talk to another person and this other person is like, no, I think that he's acting perfectly fine. Like, that's why we need therapists. Usually a therapist is there to be that middleman, to be like, no, there's nothing wrong. Because I was talking to Brianna and she was like, I see a couple of kids and, sometimes their parents would bring them in and there will be nothing wrong with them. And it's just like, that's how a kid acts. Like, a kid doesn't want to talk to you. That's how they act. And some parents can't accept that. They're like, no, my child needs to talk to me. They need to communicate with me. And, it's like, no, that's a teenager, bro. That's how they act. They don't want to talk to you about certain things. You've set barriers around your household, and now they know not to jump those barriers. And when they don't jump, you get nervous. Now you're like, why aren't you jumping? Why aren't you jumping? It's like, bro, because I learned not to cross those barriers. You know what I mean? But that's why now everybody's talking about therapists now, because when you go out into the world, there's so many different barriers out there that you need a space where there's less barriers there. But it's just another friend to talk to. That's how I see therapy. It's just another friend to talk to, but you have to be very much on your guard. And because, like, you could slip up and say something that you shouldn't really be saying, and you can get into a lot of trouble for it. I feel like it's an interrogation. That's why I don't like therapy, because it feels like you've done something wrong and now they're trying to figure out how to get you in a corner. Like, I feel cornered when I go to therapy, and people don't understand that. They're like, why do you feel cornered? It's like, because I've done a lot of bad things and I still think these bad things. And it's like you're telling me to slip up with this person, and I just don't want to do that, because that's what that person is there. That person is there to check to see if you fall. And once you fall, they're on top of you. They're right on top of you. But yeah. I'm going to end that recording there. A little spice for your life. Everybody in the world, spice up your life. Yeah. Oh, man. I got one more subscriber on YouTube. It's going real slow, bro. It's going real slow. I'm getting more likes, though. The likes are evening out. But nobody's watching my long form videos. That shit is pretty pissy. I'm getting pretty pissy about that. Has everybody moved on from YouTube, bro? Have they? I mean, no, nothing gets views, bro. I'm just working and working at this. I had a weird dream last night. I can't remember the dream, but it pertained to the future. I feel like it was about the future because, like I said, I had this vision when I was younger, or I don't even know when I had this vision, but I had this vision of me being famous, and there was like a mansion behind me, and I was running onto the lawn, and I laid down on the lawn, and then that was the end of the vision. Like I was wearing a baby blue suit. I don't know what I was doing. I just hope that I was truly happy. And that's what I'm building myself up from today. Like everything that I do, make sure that I have barriers with people, make sure people know. Like, I just hate that my medication makes barriers. I feel like I want to explain it a little better because I hate when I tell people, oh, I can't do something. They're like, why? It's like, oh, my medication. And they're like, that doesn't make sense. They always say that doesn't make sense, but I really want to start saying now. It's like, no, I just don't feel comfortable doing it. I don't feel comfortable anymore. And they would be like, okay, you don't feel comfortable doing it, so you don't want to do it. But everybody pushes because everybody's like, you know, they're like that parent that thinks that their teenager should be conversating with them and stuff like that. And they're like, no, bro, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to do that. But yeah, bro. Peace out, guys. I hope you have a great day. I'm gonna post this up. Toot sweet. Little French there for y'all. You feel me? All right, peace out.